Hi and good day, everyone. Good day. I just called you all in just so I could share my mail call of the day with you. I just got my mail, and this time my mail is happy mail from me to me. Well, first I got to get taken care of the junk mail. First of all, when you get junk mail, you can do so much with it. So just let me get these little holes punched out of this so I can throw this away. This part I'll throw away, but then I have 6 of these out of that bit of junk mail, 2-inch circles, which I use these in so many things because I love circles. So anyway, we get rid of that. Okay, I want to show you just a little bit about what I have ordered, and I got these things in the mail. Now, I don't order that much, but I do a lot of my shopping on, online. A lot of my shopping online. And also, you all might know that I read. I am a positive person, very positive. I am a positive thinker. I just don't even want negativity in my mind. I want to get rid of all of that. Now, and so I do anything I can to work on that, like cleansing my soul. I don't know what you call it. But so I have had like a pack of cards and a couple of books that I read from out every one of my endings of every one of my videos. And they help me so much. I really hope that they help you too, which I have had a lot of my viewers have told me that my inspirational readings and such at the end of my videos are very helpful to them. So I am happy for that. That makes me feel like I can help other people, because a lot of times you sit in your home and you think, I can't do anything. I can't half walk. And so how can I help other people? And there are ways you can help other people. You just think about it and see what comes to mind. But first of all, these are wonderful. These are called Stressless cards. Now, I ordered these on Amazon. I got 4 different sets of cards. But these are called Stressless. And they're a deck of cards the size of playing cards. And they're a deck of 50 cards. Yes, Stressless cards contain 50 easy and effective exercises for stopping your stress reaction. Use the diverse exercises in your everyday life, at your desk, on the bus, or while queuing at the supermarket. These cards are your first aid kit for reducing stress. Practice and repeat, and you'll learn to recall an exercise when you need it. So they're small. They'll fit in your purse. They fit in your pocket. They're the size of playing cards. Now, there's a Stressless app too, it says. Okay, but anyhow, let me just pull one card out here. This one says, for like an example, give yourself mind candy. Give yourself a thought treat, just like you would a piece of cake at a party. What is the most delicious, happy thought you can think of? What thought makes you smile? Bring that thought into your mind and bathe in it for 5 to 10 minutes. The body reacts to positive thoughts with good hormones which help your body relax. And see there, that's a very good one. There, I believe all of them are going to be good. Breathe from heaven to earth. Close your eyes. Make sure the soles of your feet touch the ground. Breathe normally at a normal pace. When you breathe in, imagine that the breath is traveling inside you from heaven to earth. When you breathe out, think the opposite. Doing this for 5 to 10 minutes. Deep breathing relaxes the body, and concentrating on breathing calms the mind. This is very so true. That is very so true about the breathing. And the breathing actually, deep breathing also will actually help you live longer if you do some deep breathing exercises. It expands your lungs, makes your lungs stronger. At the same time, it hugs your heart to make your heart stronger. So that's one thing I ordered. I'm going to enjoy these cards. Now I have Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. Now the other, I probably spent more than I needed to, but sometimes you spend money and you spend money on things that will help you. It's like buying medicine. Buying medicine. Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. These are 64 cards. Affirmations. Okay, it says that the Power Thought cards is a deck of 64 affirmation cards to help you find your inner strength. Affirmations are like planting seeds in the ground. It takes some time to go from seed to a full grown plant. And so it is with affirmations. Let me start over with that. See, I really fumbled that. Affirmations are like planting seeds in the ground. It takes some time to go from a seed to a full grown plant. And so it is with affirmations. It takes some time from the first declaration to the final demonstration. So be patient. That is by Louise Hay. Now in here, these are like the cards that I have already by Louise Hay, but this is just a new collection. And so let's see what these are. Look, oh, I just love the images on these cards. Okay, let me just look at the first one here. It says, I am willing to change. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Isn't that wonderful? And so these are going to be wonderful. Now, when I read my positive affirmations, usually I will just read 1, 2, or 3 at a time. And I will think about that. I let them sink in. Sometimes I just read one and I just feel like, okay, I got to think about that one for a while. And I let that one sink in. And so, each day it's different for me. But I read these cards and oh my goodness, what help it is. It is such help. Okay, now this is another set. These ones are called She Believed She Could, So She Did. These are 50 inspirational insight cards. Yeah, I was on a shopping spree, let me tell you. Okay, here she says, these are by Tia Walker. These are Tia Walker. And affirmations are our mental vitamins. And I don't think there's anybody that can say they don't need mental vitamins. I know I do, and I need them on a daily basis. Let this pack of 50 beautiful, inspiring affirmation cards lift you up as you go about the day. Select one, make its quotation your theme, and see what you can accomplish. Share them with family, friends, and colleagues to spread the joy. And so now here, she believed she could, so she did. Now, oh, I have to save that little piece of paper. That can go in a journal for something. Okay, now, and they come in such a nice, dirty box. Okay, on this one it says she believed she could, so she did. Oh, that one doesn't say anything on the back. Let me see if, do these have anything written on the back? Let me look real quick. No, they don't. These ones, okay, these ones are plain on the back, which almost makes me feel like as I read these, if I have any thoughts that come from reading the card front, I could write on the back. I think I will do that. But see now, woman must not accept, she must challenge. Margaret Sanger wrote that. Okay, so these are written by different people. Woman must accept. What? Stop it, Elizabeth. I got to start over. Woman must not accept. She must challenge. See how some of them you can read that and um you can read that and you can actually think about that for a while and things will come to you. That's where I think I can. They're very slick, but I think I could write on there. This was This was written by Lyndon B. Johnson. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or to lose. Yep, that's our choice. So these, and she believed she could, so she did. These are going to be wonderful. Work hard for what you want because it won't come to you without a fight. Leah Lavelle wrote that. But if you had, like, even just read one a day, leave that up on your computer like that all day and keep reflecting on that throughout the day. Now, those ones are going to be good as well. Now, this next set, I bought these ones to give to my daughter for her and Jeffrey. These are mindful moments. Okay, let's see. These ones are a little bit bigger than playing cards. They're called mindful moments. But I bought these in order to order yoga calm for children mindful moments. Oh, I see. This is advertising. Using mindful moments is easy. Dim the lights, turn on some quiet music, read a card, provide quiet time to reflect. Have your child or your student share their thoughts. And it tells you how to use them in a classroom. And do the same mindful moments at the same time each day. This provides a nice something. Routine, and develops positive habits of the mind. Start with short periods of reflection, then gradually increase their length. Yoga Calm. Now, I ordered these for my daughter, and she's got a 10-year-old son that she is basically raising herself. And they do They do a lot of reflections anyway at night before they go to bed. They just do these things. So let me just read one. Now this I'm hoping that these will be something that they can read together before they go to bed, before they shut their eyes and go to sleep. It says, imagine a time when you wanted to befriend a frightened or shy animal. Think of how still you became and how you carefully encouraged the animal to trust you. And that one's titled Stillness. And look at these, have got beautiful images. How beautiful. And this one is community. Think of all the people in your community that make your life better. You might think about the cooks, the people who collect the garbage, the teachers, the people who grow food, and the people in the grocery store. Think of as many people as you can. How can you show these people that you appreciate the work they do? I like these, and yes, I do believe that these are going to be awesome for my daughter and my grandson to use together. And they come in um, a nice little bag, a nice little, I can't remember what you call them, bags. But that is all of those that I ordered for myself. But while I was ordering, let me tell you what I did. I have found that I love shopping on Etsy. When you shop on Etsy, you are shopping for, you are helping out. See, I'm trying to get this in the right spot. You are helping out people like yourself, people who do have a love of crafting. And now this is something I ordered from the shop by Your Little Red Wagon. Her name is Renee, and she's got an Etsy shop. And look how she even decorated the envelope that she delivered, that this was delivered in. She did some collage work on there with fabric. That's fabric, and then a cutout. So beautiful. Okay, and this is what I ordered from her shop, and she's got quite a collection of things in her shop. You would understand when you go to your shop, you'll think, oh, wow, who would have ever thought of even listing that? How perfect. I ordered this. This is a collection. It's a whole set um, of play money. Play money. Look at this. This is play money. It must have been from some kind of a game. They call them wizard certificates. But what we use them for in the crafting world is we use them in our collages. We use them as tags in our like our pockets in our journals. So many things you can do with this. They are so much fun. Now, I didn't realize there was going to be this many. This is a whole lot of them. But apparently she has more of these. And I think $3.50 is what I paid for this collection. And she has more. She has more. I'm assuming she's got plenty of these. Maybe she got a good deal somewhere and wants to share it with us, and I think that is awesome. So those, thank you, Little Red Wagon. I'm going to really like those. And then I ordered also this tag. Now, this tag is handmade, and I believe, because I can see through right here, that what she used was a piece of packaging. Like when you buy, we get so much packaging from things that we the things that we buy, for our journaling and our crafting, and then you get packaging. Well, what she has done on here is she has glued fabric to the front, fabric to the back. And here she's got two different kinds of fabric. She aged the edges. The fabric is larger than the card. So the edges of the fabric, which gives me such inspiration, the edges of the fabric hang over and are frayed a bit. And it gives it such an aged look. On the back, she has got images glued on there and also aged around the edge with a couple different pieces of fabric that she's got collaged on there. What really caught my eye on this was that it was this plant, not just the plant, but the roots. And your roots is where you come from. You are this plant, and you will always have these roots. Without these roots, you would die. Miserable. No, you would. But your roots, wherever your roots are so important. You learn so much from your roots. Your roots may have been the most awesome time of your childhood, where you come from, your relatives, the street you lived on, the school you went to, all of those things. Those are your roots. And there is so much that you gather from the roots. And they make you what you are today. Now, when I saw this image in her shop, I said, I have to have that, because I think about this all the time, and this just jumped out at me. Because now, and then your roots. Now, some people, you might say you had a horrible childhood, or, I would not want to go back to that. That's still your roots. You learn from them. If you had a horrible childhood, you learn from that, and you know that you want to change who you are today because of those roots. So your roots are important. Your roots are very important, and you keep them with you all the time because they make you who you are today. And this is what just jumped out at me when I saw this, and I said, I have got to have that. So this is going to get a special place in my house, and I might even put a little grow where you are planted on, but I may just leave it just like it is. That's what I ordered from her, those two items. And then she look, she wanted to send me a little note. So look at how she put the note together with a card here, a piece of fabric, and then the note paper sewed on with a button just to send me a note. There's the E for Elizabeth. Look at that. And she was thanking me for my order. Now, and then she sent me a piece of sari ribbon. We love these. I love putting sari ribbon on a tag. I might even add that sari ribbon to that tag. A little silk flower. And look at this piece of fabric. Very sheer, very sheer. Now, probably only a crafter somebody who does arts and crafts would appreciate such a small piece of fabric like this. Just what it is, your mind just starts ticking like a runaway train. It is just like, where will I go with this? And it'll come to me what I'm going to do with that, but I love it. This is a piece, look at how little, this is only like maybe 2 inches by 6 inches, or whichever. It's not cut straight, but you look at that, you feel the texture, you see the leaves, you look at the other side, each side is different. And I could even see this as a little bitty journal cover. I got to where I love making little bitty journals. And then here's another one. This is another piece of random fabric. It looks like this one might have come off of a like a placemat or something, and the texture is amazing. But can you imagine having just a piece of this put into a just stitched on all the way around on a tag? Maybe a little piece of this and then a little piece of that. And look at this ribbon. Look at this ribbon. When I first saw this ribbon, I said, oh my gosh, that's a tag. But it's wired ribbon, so the edge of it is wired. But look at that peacock feather on there. Isn't that beautiful? A peacock feather on that ribbon. So this is, I want to use that whole image of the feather, probably on a tag. I think that's going to make a beautiful tag. And then I can use, and then I won't throw, even if I don't use this, you know, the whole thing, I won't throw the small pieces away because those will go on that same collage I was just talking about. Look at this piece. It looks like it's coffee dyed muslin is what it looks like. And it's just torn out. Yeah, this, I think most of this is going to go on one tag. And then look at this bright one with the yellow background and the flowers. Yeah, see, I'm going to use that. Now these, she just sent in as extra. See, you just tear it into smaller pieces. Gosh, I might do this after I get off this here video, is put that together and make a little bit of a collage. I love that. Then here's a piece of, this I believe is wallpaper border. But look at them beautiful roses. And, well, not, this is a rose. This, well, that kind of looks like a pop-out rose, or what do they call them? I can't remember. But the colors in there are pretty, real pretty. So I can see this sewn onto a page to go into a journal. I love sewing things on. I got the sewing machine behind me, and I use the sewing machine for a lot. And a beautiful envelope. That's heavy. That's a really nice, heavy envelope. So I've never felt an envelope that heavy. That's beautiful. Now this, I might use it as an envelope to send out Happy Mail or something. Or I may use it as a page, a pocket in a page. And then she sent me also 3 of these here pages. It says here, this one, when nothing goes right, go left. When nothing goes right, go left. This one says life is either a great adventure or nothing. So you know what? I want to choose the great adventure. I mean, you don't have to go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa or go see Big Ben or go see the Statue of Liberty or go see the Eiffel Tower or go see the Sydney, go to Sydney and see the, now I can't think of what you call them, but you don't have to do them to make your life a great adventure. My life is a great adventure, and I don't travel, but I do love this. I do love this right here. What do you call that? It's in Sydney, Australia. They call it something, can't remember. Okay, this one says follow your heart, but take your brain with you. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. These are awesome pages. Okay, thank you so much, Renee, at the let's see, how does she, let me check, make sure I got the right, she's Little Red Wagon, or the Little Red Wagon. Okay, let me make sure, okay, oh, Your Little Red Wagon. Oh, so go to Etsy and in the search put Your Little Red Wagon. This lady has inspired me so much, not only with her crafts, but with her personality. She is amazing. And so, and I love doing whatever I can I can never order a whole lot, but if you order a little, and you know you're going to find something, if you order a little bit, if everybody order a little bit from people, it helps out people so much that are like us. So yes, these are amazing, and thank you so much for these. Um, it's even though I ordered it myself, it's my happy meal. I love these. Look at all that money. I am rich now. I am rich. Look at all that money. But that's a whole big thick stack. That's about an inch thick stack of money. Okay, now, yes, and I told you about that. I love that. Okay, now I have from Bootsy Sweethearts. He's a sweetheart, not so much a sweetheart. Maybe he's a sweetheart too. I told him I was adopting him as my brother. He's going to be my brother now. I call him my brother Bootsy. He's got a real name, Roy, I think. I just call him Bootsy. But I'm going to get into this if it... Oh, pull tab. Yeah, I don't... Now, he told me he was sending me postcards because he just went... He just went on a trip. And he said he was going to get me postcards. And there's the iris on that card. Isn't that pretty? I keep putting it over here where you can't see it. Or where do I put it? Okay, I got to leave it here so you can see. But that's an iris. Okay, there's a little note. Oh, and there's something about the New York Botanical Garden. Founded in 1891. Okay, I got to read that. Now let me see these postcards. Oh my gosh, Greece. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's in Greece. Isn't that something? Santorini. Santorini. Santorini is by far my all-time favorite Greek island. It is built on the ridge of a huge volcano. The bay is actually a crater. You can see the island curve around the top right. Imagine that continuing to complete a full circle, the center island is the dome of the still active volcano. That island continues to grow at a very fast pace. It is it it is a special place, your traveling friend, Roy. Oh my, that's amazing. And thank you for writing that information on there too. That's amazing. Now here is, how would you say that? Knossos, Crete, Heraklion. Look at these, the architecture in there. Look at this. And this one he says, okay, Knossos, pronounced no Knossos, maybe the oldest known city in Europe, older than 2,000 years. It is an active archaeological site. They say that it was destroyed by the volcano that erupted where Santorini is now. The destruction caused a massive fire when the city's huge storage of olive oil ignited. There's still evidence of the burned char on the stone walls and columns. Oh my gosh. What an amazing trip you both had. This is amazing. It's beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I feel like I've been there with you now. Now, Mykonos. This photo doesn't show it, but Mykonos town is a maze of narrow, winding, and steep streets. They were designed to confuse invaders. I get lost every time I go there. Believe it or not, cars and scooters share many of the narrow passages and with pedestrians, your traveling friend. Oh my gosh. And you can see how narrow it is. Look at how they're painted. This banister is red, that one is blue. The colors are wonderful, and the stones. Oh, makes you want to go to Greece, doesn't it? Okay, this is the Mykonos Cyclades. Look at how the lights reflect into the water. Oh my gosh, I bet you didn't want to leave. Mykonos is extraordinarily beautiful. It has very young culture. There are restaurants, shops, and clubs all over. While it gets very little rain, it has a thriving wine industry. It's one of my top 5 places to visit. Wow. I've never been one to even want to travel. I'm just so happy at home. But when I see, I've gotten so many postcards from different places. I feel like I've been there. And I mean, just by sharing these postcards, I feel like I've been there myself. And maybe if maybe in my next life I'll do some more traveling. Some traveling. I traveled to the mailbox to get these things. That's where I traveled. Now, this is images from different places in Greece. For me, the Greek Isles are my favorite, except maybe coastal Spain. Everyone travels from island to island by these huge ferries. No matter where you go, the food is awesome. Man, I should have went with you. Oh. Now, so when you look at Greece here, now this is something I didn't realize that it is all those islands. Well, I've heard about the Greek islands, but look at all them islands. I never realized that there's the mainland there. They're almost like Hawaii with the mainland and all of the islands. Iraklion, Greece. Crete. Iraklion, Crete. Wow, that looks like it's built right in the water. We stopped in Crete for the first time. Like most Mediterranean coastal cities, it was a walled city with a spectacular fort. I never get tired of exploring these fortresses. Your traveling friend. I wouldn't get tired of them, of traveling, of seeing these either. Look at this, how I mean, the whole landscape, everything over there is full of buildings, buildings, buildings. So many, so beautiful. I have went over, well, see, I have traveled to the other side of the state here and been to St. Augustine, where in St. Augustine, this here makes me think of some of the fortresses and the things over in St. Augustine that is as close as I have come to traveling, but that kind of reminds me of that. Then there's Palermo, Fontana Pretoria. I am probably butchering these words. Oh, look at that. Could you imagine just walking up them stairs and walking around that fountain? I wonder if there's pennies down in the fountain. This is the card I got from the video I sent you. Palermo is a very old city. In a lot of ways, its energy reminds me of Manhattan. While Sicily is considered to be Italian, Sicilians don't. It's kind of funny. Wow. That is some like art. That's amazing. Looks like a bathtub right there. Beautiful. This one is Sicilia by night. Oh, look at that. Dear Elizabeth, Sicily is really an island of many treasures, like Sardinia and Malta. It has seen many powers invade its shores. Mount Etna is spectacular, but very frightening. A few days after we were there, it erupted. The visitors centers where we had lunch was destroyed. Oh my. Wow. And then the last one is Sard Sargen Sard Sardegna, maybe? Ooh, look at that. Look at the architecture in these. Let's see. Sardinia is wonderful because of its location. It has been invaded many times, and so it has a very diverse culture. Your traveling friend Roy. Wow, you got me so many postcards. Now I feel like I've been there. I know so much more about Greece now than I did before I opened this envelope. And look at this. Thank you so much, Bootsy. And for putting the narration on the back of each one. That was so kind of you. And I'm going to look at these again and read them again. Thank you so much. I got to read my note there. And so I appreciate all you did for me. And just to think about you thinking about me while you and your partner were over there vacationing. I have just so much respect for you. Thank you. And then, of course, everybody make sure you check out Your Little Red Wagon. Now, put that in when you go to the Etsy store. Put in the search Your Little Red Wagon, and you won't be disappointed. Then you can order money from there, and then you're going to be hearing more about my cards, because like if you watch my videos you will know that I always at the very end of my videos I always read uh, a card or two, a page out of a like a self-help book or that kind of thing, and it really has built my positivity. Um, Gosh, I can't even hardly describe what it's done for me, but it has done so much for me. So again, I'm going to read because it's the end. Okay. Usually when I pick out from Louise Hay's stacks, I always pick out three. I don't know why I'm into threes. Okay, I am I am willing to change. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way, and new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. The second one is I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Beautiful. This one says, I am beautiful. Where'd that word come from? I am beautiful and everybody loves me. Now you say that to yourself over 3 times. Say that 3 times to yourself. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. And it would be very true. You say it, it's true. I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. You know, this one here just about brought me to tears. That is beautiful. Those are beautiful. I am happy. I am a happy woman. And that was my shopping spree. I'm still waiting for my I ordered me a the hot melt gun thing because my other one bit the dust. It didn't come. I thought it'd come today, but it didn't come. But I got all this stuff right. I'm so excited. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, watching my video, and know that I love you, and so many other people love you as well. And may God watch over you, keep you safe. He will watch over every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.